What? It's a Sprite Zero. Fight me. What's up, guys? Welcome to a new little series I'm running. This is going to be Supplementation 101. Basically, there's a lot about supplements in the fitness industry. Some of them you need, some of them you don't. None of them you really need. Some of them can help. Some of them really don't. I'm going to go through kind of the basics over all the supplements you're going to see and give you guys just kind of the down low on what's actually going to help you and what's kind of marketing BS. So let's hop right into it. It's the fitness industry. You know the first supplement we've got to talk about is protein. I'm going to tell you the #1 protein in the world, the best protein out there, Optimum Nutrition Whey Protein. I'm kidding, that's my personal favorite. So I've got 5 points that I want to cover when we talk about proteins, how to pick them, how to know which ones are good, how to know which ones aren't so good, and help you guys narrow it down to pick a protein that's going to work for you, and give you a little insight into how to use protein powders to get the most out of them. #1, you can get huge without even using protein powder. So your muscles, when you work them, they are beaten up and they go into this protein synthesis phase. Essentially, if you're a new lifter, this can be around 2 to 3 days, but if you've been lifting for a while, you're used to tearing your muscles down and having them regrow. This regrowing portion, when they're synthesizing protein, is as short as 28 to 48 hours. In that time, the protein that your body ingests, parts of it are going to be synthesized into the muscle you've broken down, allowing them to grow bigger, stronger, denser. A lot of people think, I just worked out, if I don't down my protein shake, nothing's going to happen. And that is absolutely not true. The lowdown on how protein works is simple. Your body needs about 0.8 to 1.2, it varies per person, grams of protein per pound of body fat. If you are 200 pounds, your body needs anywhere from like 180 to 220, 240 grams of protein. And the amount you can handle will be based on you, your digestive tract, and how your body handles protein. But you want to try to get to the top level of that. You break it into days, getting your daily protein intake, and weekly, right? You need, overall, if you hit it every day, you achieve your weekly goal. A protein shake is going to help you when and only when eating food isn't enough, right? So if you have a commute in the morning, you weren't able to get up, make yourself a protein-dense breakfast, and you know that with the amount of protein you need to eat that day, you have to have X amount of protein per meal and you're gonna miss it, adding in a protein shake can help you get that extra protein. Same idea, end of the day, post-workout, maybe you worked out late at night, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and you still have 50 grams of protein left, and you just wanna go to bed instead of sitting and cooking eggs and eating them, which is the right option. You can use a protein shake to get that last little bit. The whole idea is it's a quick way to get protein, but always go for real food first. There are plenty of days where I don't drink a protein shake simply because I get it out of actual food sources, which is the best way to get protein. You're gonna hear a lot of marketing about how, oh, our product's better than protein you get in food, or it's micronized, and it's ionized, and it's super duper lupulized, whatever that means, and I'll tell you what some of it means in a minute. That doesn't change the fact that protein is simply a daily and a weekly goal you're trying to hit in order for your body to have enough to function and donate to that protein synthesis so your muscles have the most amount of nutrients to grow. If you're not eating enough protein, you're going to be lacking protein for protein synthesis. You're not going to get the most out of your workouts. But if you do have enough protein, you're going to be fine. You don't necessarily need a shake, but it's there in case you need it. It's basically your quick fix. Point #2, which I was kind of already talking about, natural intake is optimal. So I'm not going to beat it because I forgot that was point #2 and I set it all on point #1. If you can get it in real food, eat it first in real food. Don't go to the protein shake until you absolutely have to, or plan it into your day if it's something that you really need. Let's say you're eating a ton of calories, you're getting that 240 grams of protein, right? For your digestive issues, you need something a little less dense, then a protein shake could help. But again, if you can eat the food and you have the food available, go for that first. Point #3, again, good God, I said this in point #1 too, I'm really messing this up. There is no anabolic window. So again, you don't need to consume a protein shake right after your workout to have the gains be loyal. The gains are gonna be there if you're eating the right amount of protein in your everyday diet. It's not because of the protein shake. So get that out of your head right now, and don't stress about an anabolic window. Hit your daily goals for your fats, your carbs, your protein, and your fiber, and hit your weekly goals for them too. You'll be just fine. And when I say weekly, I don't mean miss 3 days and drink an entire tub of this on Sunday to hit your weekly goals, right? If you're missing daily goals, don't try to get it all together at the end, because if you put 350 grams of protein in your body, you're just gonna be going to the bathroom all day. So weekly goals are great, but if you miss them due to missing daily goals, that's okay. Don't try to make it all up at the end of the week. Point number 4, how many grams of protein do you want per meal, per serving? There's a lot of debate over this. I'm gonna give you guys the ballpark numbers. 20 grams to 40 grams per serving is ideal. A guy like me, I am a larger person, around 200 pounds. I've been training for a long time. My body's used to eating a lot of protein at once. There's some meals where I'll have 70. There's also some meals where I'll have 20. 20 to 40 is a good starting range. Now here's where we get into a little bit of the, if you're gonna buy a protein powder, because everyone ends up buying a protein powder once in their life if you're lifting. Here's how to choose from the good ones and the bad ones, right? So again, knowing that 20 to 40 grams is what you're aiming for, you want one that has 1 scoop being around 20, 25 grams, 2 scoops being around 40 to 50. So you can either go low end or high end with a 1 to 2 scoop ratio. But before we even get there, we need to talk about the big thing that delineates a bad protein powder from a good protein powder, whether it's a protein isolate or not. Protein that is not a protein isolate is basically a concentrate, right? And that means that the protein grams per gram, the density of the protein per gram is 35 to 80%. So of that gram, that's really the true protein is 35 to 85% of that when they weigh it out. If you have a whey isolate, 90% is the minimum they're allowed by law to say that you're a whey isolate and have in a gram. So your gram has to be 90% protein, and the rest of the gram can be a mixture of the other composites they use to make the powder. That being said, obviously an isolate is going to be more expensive, but you want to be ingesting, if you're getting protein, you want to be ingesting an isolate over a concentrate 10 out of 10 times. Simply because you don't want to be putting all that other crap in your body when you're looking to add protein. It's a protein powder. It's not a protein maltodextrin, maltose, glucose. It's protein powder. So one way to check this too is obviously look if it says isolate on it, but go to the ingredients, and by law, they have to tell you in order of how much is in there, the ingredients. If I look at this first form, by the way, I'll go to the ingredients. The first ingredient is low temperature processed whey protein isolate. The second ingredient is cocoa, and then natural flavoring, and then soy leach, and blah, 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 on and on and on. I'm getting the most prevalent ingredient in this is the whey protein isolate. And after that, it's the cocoa powder that makes it chocolate. If you read a bottle and it has anything before your protein, just stay the hell away from it. It may taste good, but I guarantee you it is a concentrate, and it is not what you want if you're gonna be spending your money on protein powder. You could eat a freaking candy bar and get what you're getting in there. All right, if you're gonna buy a protein powder and it's calling itself a protein powder, make sure it's an isolate and that protein is the first ingredient you see. Don't waste your time with any of the other BS, because it's basically taking your money and giving you a fake product. Point number 5, the last point of them all. This video is dragging on a little bit, so we're gonna end it at this. And I said this in point 1 again, I don't know why. Overall purpose is to reach your daily goals. So again, circling back to our daily goal being food in, food out, calories in, calories out. Dieting is very simple, guys. I don't care about intermittent fasting or keto or this or that, all right? Dieting is simply calories in versus calories out, all right? How many calories do you take in? How many calories do you burn off in a day? If you're taking in more calories than you're burning off, you're gaining weight. If you're burning off more than you take in, you're losing weight. If they meet at a neutral, you're maintaining. All right? Now the quality of those calories come down to your macronutrients, fats, carbs, protein, and fiber. If you're not getting in all of your protein, then the functions it supports won't be maximized. The functions it support being protein synthesis. So if you hit your daily goal every day, you're gonna have the right amount of protein to support protein synthesis so you get the maximum muscle growth. At the end of it all, a protein powder is there to support that, but real food is what you should be eating first and foremost 10 out of 10 times to get to that goal. And if you have to supplement a protein powder, then always have one around. These things last me a long time because I don't drink one every day simply because I don't have to. And that's how you should approach protein powders. So guys, this has been Supplement 101, the protein episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you took something away from it, slap that thumbs up button. Comment down below what other supplements you want to hear about. I'd love to hear what you guys want to hear about. And of course, subscribe for more daily videos every day. This has been it, guys. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.